So it is the middle of the week, which means it's time for behind the scenes, a little gear talk for the stuff that I use on my new album, Luminarium, dropping in November. So if you want to geek out with me on a guitar that I have, stick around. If not, could you just kind of zone out for the next 40 seconds, wait till the minute mark, and then swipe? Give it a like. Come on. Let's be kind. Spread my shit. All right, what we have here, and I've discussed this before if you follow my page. This will be on the YouTube as well, this has never been discussed on YouTube. But this is my Chibson copy of a Gibson Custom Explorer. Now, I know some of you purists out there are probably getting pretty triggered right now because it's like, why would you support the Chinese Communist Party when you could have a USA? You're being a traitor. It's not all right. It's not okay. Yeah, well, I say screw you, okay? Because for what I wanted to do to this particular guitar, I would not do to a 5,000 plus USA Gibson instrument. That's crazy. So what I did, I've changed a lot of things on this and also taken a router to it. I know. If this was if you think being triggered because this is a Chibson copy, imagine how you would feel if I took a Dremel to a $5,000 USA Gibson. You would probably want to hunt me down because you're crazy violent like that anyway. But anyways, so what I've done to this guitar, I've got the Tone Ninja locking tuners in the two-tone, the groove wrap, fret wrap. I did a custom Doom truss rod cover. We've got the Fishman Classics. These are just some kind of, I think this is the original brandage that came on this guitar. The yellowing is a little weird on it, so I haven't replaced that. I want to do two-tone on it. This is I think this tailpiece I replaced with, I think it's a Geiger, but I don't remember. Anyways, it's got the black studs on both pieces, so they're two-tone. Black marker on the stripes with the black rings, two-tone. So everything's got this two-tone vibe to it. Got the Geiger knobs with the two-tone. Warwick bat switch, the three-way switch. Tezzy switch up on the horn. And then the Schaller strap lock studs. And then the most brutal part about this is the ESP ashtray battery compartment on the back, which if this was a USA Gibson, I would not do. I don't know if I would even have a USA luthier of any kind. I don't care what brand, maybe do that, because that would make this very niche, and I think it would devalue it considerably. So that's another reason why I wouldn't spend over $4,000 or $5,000 on one of these, because that specific guitar for that price does not suit my needs. But I really like the design of it, and they don't offer anything else. They don't offer an Epiphone version of it or whatever, especially with the big body. This body with the longer horn and the fatter back. They don't do these for Epiphone, and it's heavy. Holy crap, is this heavy. And I love it. It wants to snap me in half, and that's what I want when I am just doing some doomy chugs. All right, so as for the wiring, I don't wire my Doom stuff the same as the rest of my metal stuff. Normally that, you could honestly put an on-off switch on the guitar and it would be fine. I don't need volumes, I don't need tones, I don't need switches. Usually it's just bridge, full bore, and then you're done. But the Doom stuff, I tweak a little bit more. So with the distortions and stuff, the gain staging that I do, it's got a distortion and a fuzz stacked equally on each other. So there's a lot of woofy mids and lows in that EQ that, kind of goofs the guitar up in a way that doesn't allow the guitar to sing or ring the way that I want it to. So what this does is I have the three-way for the pickup selector, 80 to 90% of everything done, is in the middle position, so in between the two pickups together. The volume controls both pickups. You pop it, it gives it voice 2, which is that passive pickup voice. So that gets a little bit more woofy, a little bit lower gain, stuff like that. The tone knob only adjusts the tone spectrum of the bridge pickup alone. So if this is a little too shrill or a little too high, depending on the riff that's happening, you can back this up a little bit, cut those highs off, and it'll sit right. The other thing, coil tap. When this is popped open, the neck pickup is coil tapped all the time. 100% of the time it is coil tapped. And what that does is, because you're in the middle position, things become a little bit more round and woofy, and you lose clarity. So when you cut that bridge pickup in half, it allows it to kind of cut through the mix, cleans up that fuzz a lot more. Now, this is tuned to drop A, and I own almost every single Fishman Fluence there is, minus the Greg Koch ones. The P90s, because I don't have a P90 guitar. Someday I will have those pickups and have that in my arsenal. But what's wild is, no matter what pickups I really, really, really love, I'll pick up a guitar and be like, oh my God, these are so good. You know, whenever I pick up a guitar with the classics, I'm just like, dude, oh my God, these are good. Like, the voice 1 has got just that hotness that just cuts through. It hits hard, it punches, it's clear. But the voice 2, you get a little bit more, though, that JB59 thing that everybody likes. A little bit more, but better, because I think the JB and the 59 is overrated. So one thing about the Fishman pickups, like I said, I own almost all of them. The only set that I don't own of the Fluence is the Greg Kochs. I don't have a P90 guitar, so I haven't got to try them, but I really want to. I really would love a guitar with that in my arsenal, particularly they're kind of rare, but the LTDEC 400 ATLP or ATP, I don't know, for P90. Gold top. I'd really like one of those, but I digress. Anyways, so initially I had a dummy switch up here, just because I like the look of the whole thing with that little gold accent up there, but in my periph, seeing a switch there really distracted me, and I didn't like it, and it's just something that can be up there and break. And I had taken the switch tip off it, and it looked weird because it was just gold. But so I ended up deciding to put a Tezzy switch in here, and then use that to adjust the single coil on the bridge pickup, which I never use. But that's just there in case I want it, and it finishes off the look of the custom Explorer. But yeah, anyways, this isn't drop A, so it gets pretty thick and growly, and having this kind of setup kind of cleans that up on that distortion fuzz stack. And the neck on this is wonderful. It's not fat and gross like some of those Gibsons that Gibson's known for the baseball bat necks. Like I said, this thing is heavy. It wants to snap me in half, and I love it. I wish they would just put out the ESP version with the 2-knob switch on the body, the rounded edge, just solid black. But that's another reason why I don't like to support Gibson, because they don't listen to their customers. The only people they listen to is the 60, 70, 80-year-old boomers that only are like, but is it sunburst? Is it honeyburst? If it ain't sunburst and it ain't honeyburst, I don't want it. So anyways, you'll be seeing this guitar on upcoming playthroughs. My new single, Why, is out on all streaming. Please go follow all the things, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the Blue Skies, all the things. I would greatly appreciate it. Hearts Your Faces. LUMINARIUM Out November.